Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality.
Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. We're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. My name is Nancy McCann, and tonight Ricky is with me.
Hey.
Welcome in, everybody. And as always, this will be a claim show. I'll be showing comic books and taking requests. And if you see something that you'd like to purchase, please just comment with the title and the issue number. And the first person to do that will have the opportunity to buy it. We will send out invoices during the week to let you know how much you owe. And we just ask that you pay that within a couple days after you get the invoice. And we ship all over the country. We charge exact shipping, but we ship priority medium boxes and sometimes large boxes, depending what you buy. But if you want it shipped quicker and you just want the few books that you claim tonight, we can do that. We can send them out like in a Gemini mailer. So just you have to let us know if you want to do that, because otherwise we're going to assume that you want to accumulate books and build a box. And is that about it? I think that's about it.
I think so, generally.
Yeah. But please do make requests. I have a lot of books to show tonight, but we still have a store full of stuff. So if there's something you're looking for in particular, we would love to show it to you. Okay, so welcome Austin and Mr. Nope and Round Guy and Jackie. Yay, I'm glad you're all here. So let us know what you need tonight. Yes, Jay is the producer tonight. And we're going to get going right after this little break. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, I was taking a look at something here.
Jay was building the suspense with the not cutting to.
What? Not sure. Oh, building the suspense, Jay. I see. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Round Guy. So let me know. Let me know what you're saying.
Oh, this no Mondays isn't going to work.
What Monday?
Being closed on Monday.
Oh, he became aware that
really,
we're going to be closed on Monday.
That's really going to affect you, Round Guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're going to be going back to being closed on Monday. We were closed on Monday for the first 3 years that we were here in Tennessee, and then we started being open on Monday, but mainly because the shipments that we used to get from Diamond used to come on Monday, but now things have changed and our shipments come in before the weekend. So we don't really need to be here on Monday. And my niece is cutting back on her hours. So we decided one way would be just to not, she usually would run the store by herself on Monday. So we're just not going to be open on Monday. And so that solves that. Yeah. Welcome, Lorena. And, no, I don't think we'd ever go to appointment only. Don't worry. Because I already work 6 days a week. So, we're not going to close any more days. The only day I would even consider closing would be Sunday because I work that by myself. Yeah. But we do too much business on Sunday for me to really close. because a lot of people come. A lot of the people that come in on Sunday come from long distance. They're not necessarily like super local.
True.
And so if we weren't open, they wouldn't come. There you go. Alrighty. So enough about that. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy here. We're still looking at our computer system changing soon and all kinds of changes going on here. But we also, I'm also trying to plan my wedding because my husband and I are going to get married in the church sometime in the next month or so.
Yay.
I'll let you know when I know the date, but I don't know the date yet.
Zoom stream it for everybody here.
Well, you know what?
Live stream it on Facebook.
I didn't ask, but we do actually live stream weddings at our church.
Okay, there you
so
go.
I think I have to pay for that service, but I could.
You could just have somebody hold up there.
Yeah. Well, Ricky, if you want to come by and just
hold up
if Ricky, you want to just live stream us from the church. No, we have it all set up for live streaming, and we do live stream all the services. But I think for weddings, you have to pay extra. Well, you have to pay for everything when you have a wedding.
Well, yeah.
I have to pay the piano player and all of that. So it's just the way that works. And yeah, so things have just been all wackadoodle around here. And we're expecting a tremendously bad storm to come in tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's going kind of across the middle of the country, and where there's a good chance of tornadoes. So that's bad. But you just never know here in Cleveland because a lot of times storms miss us.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50.
Yes, Lorena, I'm happy F1 is back. Should be an interesting year.
Oh, and Wade is here.
Wade. Bruce and root beer. Close, Dr. Pepper. Not close, but sort of close.
Oh, yikes. Okay. How bad will the storm be? Well, the meteorologists are predicting possible tornado, lots of tornado action. Some meteorologists are in some places are going to get gigantic hail too. Like they're supposed to get hail the size of baseballs. Hopefully not here because I don't need dents in my house and my car. It's like, Oh, Austin, I'm not sure what day you paid, but you didn't pay right before we did all the shipping. So I think I will check tomorrow, and assuming that the invoice is paid, it should go out. It should go out tomorrow. It just last Saturday, it hadn't been paid yet, and that's why we hadn't shipped it. But I will. And hey, Wade, I was at the fish fry, and that's a bad rumor that it was electric. I actually went by and picked up my fish fry dinner and brought it back to the store. And Jackie, no, I haven't sent you an invoice yet. I'm so sorry. Things have been so crazy here, and I wasn't going to ship your stuff right away anyway, so that's why I haven't invoiced you, but I will. If you had an invoice, you would pay. Okay, well, that's good to know. No, like I said, as of Saturday, there were quite a few people who hadn't quite paid yet. And so we did ship some boxes this week, but only the paid ones and that were full. You're going to hang out with Jay tomorrow? Well, you better leave now.
Start driving, man.
You better start going. Because, he's not close. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start showing some comics. If you have any requests, please make them anytime. All right, the sooner the better. I'm going to start with Batman 10 Nights of the Beast. This is Batman 417 from 1988 and fine. That one's $14. It is now considered a classic, oddly enough. It's
Oh, Jackie wants to know how many for a box versus a Gemini.
Oh, about 50 comics fit in a box, and it costs $19 and about 30 cents. And the Gemini mailer can hold up to about 10 comics, depending how thick they are. And depending on where you are in the country, it ranges from about $9 to $11. So it just depends. I mean, you can have us save up the books for a few weeks and then send it, or you can wait till the box is full, whatever you want to do. You just have to let me know. Okay. Batman 418 and fine is $10. And that's the second part of that story. This is the same book. Oh, we have one that's very good. It's $6 as well. Catwoman #1 from 1989 and very fine. This one's $12. By the way, Carlos is still out of town. That's why he is not gracing us with his presence tonight.
Hear him.
That's why you would know by now if he was in the building. But I just wanted to let you know he's not gonna come screaming in tonight because he's out of town. Sometimes he does that. Sometimes 15 minutes into the show, he just comes in and makes a huge, ta-da! I'm here.
Fashionably late.
You like cars that go vroom?
Yeah.
I like cars that go vroom.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Here's the friends we made along the way. Yeah. Huntress #1 from 1989 and very fine is $22.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's cool.
We got a lot of interesting books tonight, actually.
Really.
I just don't have them organized in a way that makes any sense. G.I. Joe 114 and good is $3. Introducing Metalhead. G.I. Joe 53 and fine is $4.75.
Oh, that's a classic one.
With a special border.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe 55 and fine is $4.
Oh, Lorena's deep in on her third Reds.
What is Reds? Because
it's like cider.
It's a cider. Yeah, because I have a hat from them, and
Reds.
I didn't know if it was an energy drink or an alcohol. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's like apple ale or apple cider.
I should try that. I like apple cider.
Yeah.
Apple ale, yeah. Hagar the Horrible. This is for 1977 in fair. It's $3.50.
Oh man,
You
I
like
haven't
it?
seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I remember reading the comic strips and the
Me too.
the
They're
newspaper.
pretty funny. Funny stuff.
It was so old. Read the newspapers. Yeah, Jay's read those in the funnies.
Yep. What is a newspaper?
Yeah, what's a newspaper? Man.
Our local newspaper comes out 3 times a week, and they don't publish it here in town anymore. It's really, the newspaper business is out. Yeah. Sunday newspaper used to be the best thing in the world, especially when I lived in LA. You'd get the LA Times, and it would be this thick.
Yeah, it's like a super.
And it had a zillion coupons to save money on groceries in it.
Yeah.
It was the best. And it had a great funny section. Swamp Thing #46 and very good from 1986 is $3.50.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, all these are neat. They're all tie-ins with Crisis.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I have a little better copy of that one. This one's in fine, and it's $5.50. You got in trouble from reading the funnies? Was that because you followed Dennis the Menace? To get to the comics. Gotcha. Swamp Thing 53, 1986, very fine, $4.75. Years ago, it used to be like a Sunday morning ritual. Get the newspaper, divvy it up.
Yep.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Assorted toast.
Right.
It was good times. Swamp Thing 58 and fine, $3.50. Now we watch separate televisions. It's just not the same experience. Angela, #2, 1995 and fine is $6.
Nice.
You don't see those too often.
You don't see the Angela series so much.
She's on the 4th cider. Uh-oh. Jesse's been watching the new Daredevil series, and he has been loving it. Nothing but good things to say about it, but I have not watched any of it.
Yeah,
so
I haven't
don't
seen
know.
it yet. That's good.
I'm busy in the past. I'm watching 9 seasons of Suits.
Oh yes, I watched the first like 4.
Yeah, because they're doing a new series set in LA with different actors.
Right.
But I thought I should watch all the old ones
Yeah,
first,
the old ones.
and I don't know. I think I'm on season 4, maybe.
Yeah, like the first few seasons were good, and it's like, okay.
And then it wasn't good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not that it wasn't. I just think I just lost interest.
Whatever, Wade. You'll have to talk to him about that. Green Arrow is in the LA. Not in the suits. Maybe in the Daredevil.
Oh, Green Arrow is going to be in the suits.
Could be. That would be shocking.
Oh, the guy who plays Green Arrow.
The guy.
There we go. I'm like.
Suddenly the lights turn on over here. We're like, oh, what are you talking about?
Green Arrow crossover with suits. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I mean, that would be good. That would probably be a good show.
Chapel number 2, 1995, and fine, $2.50. And Ripclaw number 1 from 1995, and fine is $2.50. What we got going on in this pile?
Image.
Uncanny X-Men $2.99, 1993, $5. In case you just happen to be missing this one random X-Men. Incredible Hulk 316 and very fine is $6. I've been busy grading all week. Oh, cool. Superman number 9 from 1987 and fine is $5.50. I've always liked this cover because it's like all the haha background.
Right, that's a cool background.
They should do that more often.
Yes, that's a good one.
A-Team number 2, 1984. Very good, $4.
What? A-Team? That's awesome.
There's Mr. T right there in the middle, wrestling.
Battles the sumo.
He'll win.
Yeah.
It's Mr. T.
The action never stops.
It's true.
And nobody ever gets shot. Bullets are flying everywhere, but nobody ever gets shot.
Terrible shots. But that was a fun show.
Yes, it was. It's a really good show.
Oh, that Superman weight is $5.50. Dark Horse Insider Magazine. These came out in the early 90s, previewing all the stuff they were going to do. This is volume 2, number 4, and very good from 1992. It's $2, and it previews Alien vs. Predator 2 and many more.
Ooh. Nice. Wade wants that.
You got it. And our first claim of the night, Superman for Wade. Insider number 5 in fine is $2.50. This also previews Alien vs. Predator 2. Interesting. And number 10 in fine is $2.50. Yep. That's a cover. And Lassie number 15 and fine is $2.50. It has some Star Wars new strip premiere, and then of course James Bond stuff in it.
Nice. Yeah, round guy. They use the same guns in Star Wars and G.I. Joe.
What are you talking about?
As A-Team, nobody ever.
A-Team.
Bullets and stuff are flying.
Right? Yeah, nobody ever gets shot.
Star Wars, same thing.
That's true.
The
Stormtroopers are terrible
shots.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're talking about the new battle beast with the blind bag. People are buying a lot of them.
We took a lot of pre-orders for that, so we'll just see how that works out.
Yep.
Yeah. We want to know if we have G.I. Joe number 2. I don't believe we do, but could you take a peek?
cover.
Oh, you're talking about the current series, G.I. Joe #2? Regular cover. We do have that. Okay. Micronauts number 57 from 1984 and very good, $4. Rogue Trooper number 3. This is a British comic featuring ABC Warriors also. And this is $2 and very good. And number 10 of that series also and fine is $2.50. What was that sound?
Somebody's bumping their music, but there's like a line of like cars and trucks coming through that back alley thing.
Oh, all right. They're cruising out here.
Yeah, they're cruising.
Oh, now they're all going by. Uh-oh. Watch out. Got a few more magazines. They're about comics. Inside Image from 1993, number 6 is $3.25. And it previewed Gen X. Inside Image number 8 in fine is $2.50. And it is has Vanguard, $2.50 for that one. And then this I didn't even remember this coming out, but it was even earlier. This is Comics Debut, Coming Attractions, number 1 from 1993. You know, it features Spawn and Mad Men and a whole bunch of Image type different things. I don't know. I guess it might have been, I'm not really sure. But anyway, $2.50 for this one too.
Debut.
I had not seen a copy of that, I think, since the 90s.
Wow. Yeah. Really.
So, if you're into that kind of thing, it's cool. Evil Ernie Revenge, number 1. This is, I have 2 copies. I have a fine copy and I have a very fine copy. And this is a glow-in-the-dark cover. The very fine one is $17. So this is one of the series of 4-issue series of Evil Ernie that they did in '94.
Oh, that's cool. It's glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, neat.
And I guess this one also is, but this one's only $4.50. It says it's in fine. I don't know why there's such a big price difference. So this is probably a deal, this one. I don't know what happened. Evil Ernie number 2, very fine, $2.50. Not glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Number 4 and very fine is $3.50. Evil Ernie Youth Gone Wild Encore Presentation number 1 from 1996, very fine, $5. Toxic Avenger number 2 from 1991 and fine is $8.
Oh.
I'm hearing weird dinging, but it's not my phone. It's the store cell phone.
Oh.
It's like, hello. Independence Day number 1 from 1996 and fine, $2.50.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking when I saw this, it's like, I gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it since when it came out in the theater.
And
it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's break time.
It is break time. We'll be back in just a minute with more comics.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. That'd be really great, thanks.
Hi, welcome back. So before we went on the break, Lorena claimed the Independence Day, so that one's for you. And there's no time limit on how long it takes you to type it out, so don't worry, Lorena. And I'm not sure.
He didn't want Lorena to be alone shouting out
random
holiday.
That makes sense. We were like, Easter, what are you talking about? Yeah, Easter's a coming.
Yeah.
But don't know. I'll remind everybody when it gets closer, but when we do get to Easter week, that week will be that Good Friday, the Friday before Easter. We are unlikely to do a show that night because I will be busy singing. And so I think, unless something changes, that's the plan. That's really the only night of the year that we intentionally skip. Normally, and lately, every time I've been sick, Carlos and Ricky have been able to jump in and cover. So we'll see what happens. Welcome, Ken. All right, here we go. Flash number 191, 1969, and fine, $12. This is not the Flash. I don't know what they're doing on that one. Number 192 and fine is $10. Uh-oh. Flash failed and got the backhand, it looks like.
He wasn't fast enough to
avoid a slap? You'd think he would. It's calling me a liar. I guess. I don't know. Number 193 and fine is $22, 1969. Oh, now Flash is censored. Mm-mm.
Yes, totally can't see him at all. Do that.
You can see him. It's hard to see on the camera, but he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't let me show what I did to Flash, and you have to read it to find out.
Oh, okay.
I love comments from this time period.
Right.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Batman the Cult, number 1, 1988, $10. This one has like a raised lettering on it.
Wow.
I can't see it, but I can feel it.
Hey, Derek.
Hi, Derek. Welcome in.
Captain Gold is so lame. Strong opinions here.
How do you really feel?
Yeah.
Batman the Cult number 2, $10. Number 3 is also $10. And these are beautiful copies of the square bound book, you know?
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah, and they are good, really good read. Number 4 is $13. That always happens. The last issue, they don't print as many. And
yeah.
Fine.
He has a gold.
He has a cold gun. Detective number 348 from 1966 and very good is $21.
Oh.
It's the Bird Master of Bedlam.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah. Batman versus a giant bird. Yikes. All right. That's a nice 12 center with the classic checkerboard top.
I like that. It's cool.
Yeah. Here's another one. Number 354 of Detective and very good is $20. Mr. Nope's going for the nice flashes.
Nope. Just caught up.
Let's go back and find those flashes. Here we go. So these 3 lovely flashes for Mr. Nope. Detective 366 and Poor. This one's detached and it's very rough. It's only $4, but it does have the last will and testament of Batman in his own hand with a feather.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's classic.
It's not even like a quill pen, really. It looks like a feather. Right. It's funny. Detective 379 and very good. 1968, $10. Uh-oh. Oh, he's watching Batman get killed in 2 different places, 2 different TV monitors. How is this possible?
Right,
No,
exactly.
you got to read it to find out. Detective 418 and very good, $16. It's the Return of the Creeper. Always good.
Yeah. It's purple background.
Last Will of Batman for Lorena. There you go.
Nice.
Detective 419, very good, 1972, $20. Yikes, look at all those little Batmans.
Oh.
Not sure what they're supposed to be. He's in the water. Oh, they're the strange mystery of the slaying statues of Batman. Well, okay then.
Interesting.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Detective 423, 1972, and good is $12.
Sworn never to use a gun.
He has sworn he'll never use a gun. And now he's an assassin. That's shocking cover.
Yes,
shocking.
very much.
Detective 433, very good, $10, 1973. Uh-oh. The Killer in the Smog. Yeah, that's always worrisome.
Yeah, really.
When I first moved to LA, there was a lot of smog. But then over time, all the companies moved to Arizona and it got really clear.
It got better.
A little smoggy in Arizona, but not so much in California anymore. The other morning, though, I thought I was in a giant fog bank driving into work. And I went over this hill and I could see the whole valley of Cleveland because I live kind of up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And I looked down over Cleveland and it was perfectly clear. And I'm like, what could this be? And it turned out they were doing controlled burning in the mountains.
Oh, yes.
And it was smoke.
Yeah.
I just thought it was fog because it was like everywhere.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
How much was a Scarecrow cover Batman? How much was the bats getting strangled? Okay, we're gonna. Okay.
Hey, Killer Dolphins, what's up?
Strangling Batman is $10. This one's $10. Yeah, I could have been in John Carpenter's The Fog. Welcome, Killer Dolphins. I still have the book you claimed. I haven't invoiced you yet, Killer Dolphins, either, but don't be concerned. It will happen eventually. Batman getting strangled and the Scarecrow cover. Is that one?
Oh, it was the one in the fog where he's in the fog. He's getting
this is the one.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the same one. So what do we got here? Who's claiming what? Wade. Okay, for Wade.
Okay, I guess his request came in first. I guess he got first.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jay has highlighted it, so I'm pretty sure that's correct. Although I didn't really check. Yeah, Wade asked first, and so and he claimed it first. Okay. She was the Fog. That could be. Yeah. Alrighty. Any other people want to see anything again on those before we move on? Okay. Detective 435, fine, $15, 1973. Now he's being attacked by a spook.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks scary. Detective 436, very good, $8. The Night Has 1,000 Fears.
Yeah, really.
Well, yeah, if all that stuff was out there, I'd be afraid too.
Nice purple background too.
Yeah. I get nervous at night sometimes. You hear the weirdest sounds when you live out in the woods like I do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have all kinds of crazy, like, owl howling action and animals. And then my cat goes berserk during the night, too, and she's running around scratching things. Yeah, women scare you. I can understand that. Yeah. Okie. Yeah, I think we'll go with the book. I don't have any phone numbers to give out. Okay. Rawhide Kid, Blazing Western Action. Number 128. Very good. $5. This is from 1975.
Nice.
132 and very good is $6.
Ooh, that's several people.
Oh, we'll take a look for those, Jackie.
Yes, we will.
Rawhide Kid 134, very good, $2.50. Rawhide Kid number 135, very good, $4. I can't give out Jay's number either, Wade. Sorry.
Jay's like, please, no.
Back to the Future, number 3 from 1992. Very good, $8. Not to be outdone, but New Kids on the Block, Chillin', number 3. Very good, $2, 1991.
That's the right stuff right there.
Oh, yeah. Jay says his phone number is 555-NOPE. NFL Super Pro, number 5, 1992. Very good, $4. They should make more sports comics. That's what I say.
Yeah, no, that would be cool.
It'd be great if they did like popular sports celebrities and things, but they just don't do it.
Right. Some updated ones.
I guess it costs too much to get the license from the NFL.
Yeah, well, that's true. A lot of money, right?
Little Dracula, number 2, and good, $1.75. That's cute.
Phantom of the Opera Jr.
Yeah.
That's great. That is great. Jackie, I didn't see any typhoid. Sorry.
No typhoids? Okay. Sorry, Jackie, but ask again at some point. We'll turn them up eventually. Lobo number 1 in fine is $10. And this is the first series, the first 4-issue series from 1990. Oh, you're welcome, Jackie.
Might be good to pick up with future Lobo stuff coming out, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Lobo's already kind of been picking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I am not succeeding here. Okay, there we go. Oh, this was one of my favorite magazines as a kid. My brother and I used to read these like crazy. Cartoons magazine. This is from 1963, and it's in rough shape. It's number 13. In fair, it's $10, but it is all like very, very rough. Like it's missing like quite a bit of the spine right here. But the contents on the inside are all good, so you can laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh, especially if you like car humor.
That's cool.
But this magazine still comes out today, actually. It's been coming out since
really?
the 60s. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Jay's numbers, 8675309. Wait,
Yeah, I may have told this story before, but I worked at a company where they needed to have like a code for resetting their whole entire computer system. And the guy, my boss, shows that number. And he comes up to me and he goes, I have a number I think you can remember. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Depends how long it is. Then he tells me and I'm like, yep, I can remember that. But like all the other people that worked there were too young. They didn't know what that was. So it worked perfect. It was perfect. When I had to reset the computer system, I was like, I guess I'll call Jenny.
Yeah, right. That's so funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. What, Jay? What?
So real quick, reading Randy's comment there. If you notice that you claim something and it's not showing up, keep trying to claim it. It happens on Henri's show a lot where somebody claims something, but YouTube blocks the word for some reason. So if that happens, just keep claiming. We'll try to find it. It's just something we can't control on that end.
Oh,
okay.
That seems very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I guess keep trying to reword it.
Because he was trying to put the phone number in, but
it wouldn't let him.
Wouldn't let him put the phone number in. That's funny.
That's interesting. Official movie souvenir magazine of Batman from 1989. And very fine, $8.
Oh, nice.
There's all the pictures from that movie in it. That's very cool.
Official movie souvenir.
They used to do these for a lot of movies back then. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've always discouraged people from using. Yeah, we did get the Independence Day claim.
Yeah,
Lorena, when we came back from the break, we got yours.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, that's why I tell people not to use the word claim, just use the title and the issue number, because using the same word over and over causes problems, and so it's good. Yeah, it's good not to do that. This is a Files magazine on the Uncle show from 1986, and fine. This is at $7.50, and it's a magazine all about the Uncle Files.
Nice.
With the photo cover.
That's cool. You deletes many of your comments. What are you saying, Lorraine?
Yeah, really? Like, what's going on over there? Yeah, that's true. The spam thing is terrible. I get so many phone calls and so many text messages. It drives me bananas. I've been in the final step of a loan approval for like 100 of them this week. And it's like, I haven't applied for any loans.
Really? Wolverine was a blocked word for Lorena.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm trying so bad to claim these Wolverines.
Just put W in the number. They're on tour. You guys are hysterical. Guess what? It's time to go on our break. When we come back, we'll have new product, and then we'll go back to showing old comics again. But please put your requests in. I'll be back in just a minute.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Back. I didn't get a chance to read what you guys are saying, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh no, they've taken Lorena away. Oh, that's terrible.
We're just talking smack about
Lorena. That would be terrible. We wouldn't do that, really. Well, maybe a little. Only
good nature.
We only talk smack about people we love, right?
That is true.
Green Lantern Corps #2 came out. This is the A cover. And this is the acetate overlay special variant cover. This one's $9.99 and very shiny. Yes. But it is like it literally is an overlay. Nick Fury versus Fin Fang Foom #1, one shot. Swamp Thing 37 facsimile edition. Batgirl Adventures #12. So this would be a facsimile too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Facsimile edition. There you go. And this is a variant cover of the facsimile edition, which I think is such a weird concept. DC's been doing this, and it's kind of like, if it's a facsimile, then it would look exactly like the original. Right. So this would be a facsimile, but it doesn't look like the original at all. But it does look like the superpowered action figure from the time.
Yes, yeah.
Which is cool. Different. Detective 31 facsimile.
Ooh, nice.
We're sensing a theme here, huh?
Yeah, really.
And Batman 612 foil facsimile. This is getting ridiculous. Uncanny X-Men 133 facsimile. That's a good one. All right, I think the facsimiles have now come to an end. That was it.
I think so.
All right. Amazing Spider-Man 69 Scotty Young.
That's
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Absolute Superman #4. This is the Telinsky variant. Sort of like a negative space variant, right?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah, but that's cool.
But with fire, I don't know.
Right. Did a good blend job there.
Assorted Crisis Events #1 from Image. This one involves cavemen, medieval knights, cyborg soldiers on leave from World War IV. Victorian debutantes. I think I might have to read this comic.
Right.
I like the artwork. It's all like very classic inside.
Yeah, I think Brown Guy. I think that is because the A cover says a whatever on the cover.
I don't know. It's part of that storyline, the 8 Lives.
I think so because the A.
They've been confusing me with the Spider-Man.
It's been very confusing.
There's been those deaths covers, and then
the A cover says the 8 deaths of Super Spider-Man.
Okay, so it is part of that story.
I think that's what he's talking about.
You would like it.
Yeah.
All right. That one's for you then.
Cool.
If anyone else wants one, though, let us know. We'll see if we have another.
I think there's another one.
Bug Wars, second printing, number 1, which I think we still have first printings if you want one, but that's the second print. And Geiger came out, number 12. This is cover B. And Geiger, cover C. Gee whiz. And then number 12, cover A, finally. There we go. That's true. He did ask very politely. 11. This one doesn't have a letter. It's cover Raymond Gay.
It just doesn't have a letter.
It's the name of the artist. And number 10, Gary Frank. Red Coat, number 10. A cover. Yeah, it's the drag racing edition of Friday Night Live tonight.
Which I've seen several cops going back and forth, like
they're racing the cops.
Yeah, they're like
just missing them.
Yeah, missing them.
The cops are like one step behind.
Right.
Is what they're telling me. That couldn't happen.
Yeah.
Cover B, Ryan Sick cover of Red Coat, and then cover C. I like this one. This is the Leslie
nice.
Lyrics Lee.
It's like a painting.
Yeah, and it's got the graveyard setting. I always like that.
Get the racism before the tornado. Yeah, well.
What's that?
We got to get the racism before the tornado.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Might not be able to do it tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night's going to be very, very rainy, and they probably won't be able to go out racing. So Friday night's it for all the fun for the weekend. It's all tonight. Dark Pyramid, number 1 from Mad Cave. That could be painful. It's like he's falling.
Yeah, if you fall right.
Roman Dirges Lenore, number 2. Like that. I always like Egyptian motifs.
Yes, for sure.
It's cool. And then this is a B cover. Sort of like a Cthulhu motif.
Right.
That's okay too. This one's like a montage of everything that happens in the book, I think. Number 2. Which Lenore would you like?
Yes.
This one, the more Cthulhu-y one, or the Egyptian one? Let us know which cover you'd like. Welcome to Twilight. This is in the world of minor threats, number 1. So this is like that Patton Oswalt involved project. A cover. That would be this one. Okay. Mr. Note. All right. Oh, that Aries book that 16-year-old customer of ours is producing. We got those back in stock, and I believe we already pulled one for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was for Randy
or
for Zach. We pulled one for you already, Zach, and put it in your bag. But I'll just show them again. There's this one, the black and white cover. This one with the close-up of his face. And then there's this one. They're all $4.99. And he's printing them to order, so I don't think there's very many of them. He hasn't even done a Kickstarter or anything. It's just local distribution here. So if you want one, just let me know. Mr. Nope wants one, but I think we just already gave him one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already put one in your bag, and I don't know which cover.
I don't know which cover it was.
But we'll let you know. I mean, check your invoice. It should say, but it might not say which cover it is. I may have to go look. I don't know.
Okay.
Round guy wants the black and white one. Oh, there you go. He likes multiple covers. No problem. I mean, if you want another one, I can get you another one, and we can make sure it's not the same as the other one. Although I just don't know. Okay, now this is kind of a cool book. This is the G.I. Joe. This is G.I. Joe #1. I don't know what printing this is. Let me see if it says 3rd printing, but it's got an overlay of a like looks like a mask on the front and the back wraparound. So I thought these were rather interesting. So I ordered quite a few, and we've sold quite a few. And so this one is $5.99. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Naruto #1A. Didn't this already come out though? Like what is this?
Is that a read?
Dude, no, second printing on that, because the first printing on #1 blew right out of here.
Yeah, it sold out. That first day.
Is it considered die cut? Yeah, I guess it would be. It's not die cut's usually out of the cover.
Right.
This is like an overlay. I don't know. I don't know what that would be called. But it is die cut in the sense that they have to cut it out of the hard paper.
Email Image. What are you guys calling this?
Yeah, gotta give them a call. Hello? Hello, Image Comics. Transformers #18. And this is, I can't even tell which covers they are. There was that one. That was the Spicer cover. This one is this one has Spicer also, but it's Daniel Warren Johnson. And then this one is Jorge Corona. Okay. And we had a lot more new comics. We just only showed a smattering of them. So if there's anything you're looking for, you can order them here during the show. You can also join our pull box and order them from the comfort of your home. Okay. Star Wars Jedi Knights Foil Edition. $11. It's very shiny. Sorry. Didn't mean to blind everybody. Void Rivals 17, 1-in-10 ratio variant. This one's running 10. Transformers 18, 1-in-10 variant, $10. And Absolute Superman #5, 1-in-25 ratio variant, $15.
Nice.
Well, the new product that is up here. Dude, we got no new toys or anything this week, do we? Things have been in a little bit of a turmoil with our distributors, so we don't know what's going on. Nobody knows.
Like you said, at least you're not getting 100 Funko.
Yeah, I was telling Ricky earlier today that a number of my retailer friends were complaining on a Facebook group that we have for retailers. They were complaining that they just got unleashed with Funko Pops from Diamond this week. Last couple weeks, they've gotten in hundreds and hundreds of them, just cases and cases of them are showing up. So it's like all the orders that they placed, just all getting shipped in. But we only order like maybe 1 or 2 pops a month, so that didn't happen to us. So we blinded Jay, figured as much.
The only Absolute Superman was that one
the 1-in-25. We don't have any regular
No, it
ones?
was the other one you showed.
Oh, was it in this pile?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what we have.
Right.
We don't have any other ones on the show.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've been running our orders a little close, and we got just a ton of people have been adding Absolute. I'm not.
It's the one on top.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. So we have this one.
Yep,
that's the only one.
And that variant. Yep.
And the 1-in-25.
Yep. The ratio.
I thought we got some in today.
Batman.
Oh,
Absolute Batman 5. Yeah.
Absolutes are very confusing.
These absolutes, because we keep getting different printings and different numbers and at different times.
Is a smattering like a smidgen? Yeah,
Well,
kind of.
It's like a smattering, but
a smidgen is
like small.
Smattering means like a little bit from every section.
Right. All right. Nope.
Okay, whichever's in your pile is fine on the Aries.
Okay.
We didn't pull him another one, did we?
No.
Oh, okay. So whatever he's got is fine. And he'll take the Superman. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so I'd say smattering is more like a little bit from every section, whereas a smidgen would be if we just showed like a few. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. This is a graphic novel from 1986, back in the early days of graphic novels. It's a first printing of Enchanted Apples of Oz, and by Eric Schenauer, and it's $10.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a fantastic artist. So, and he's a big expert on Oz. He goes to all those Oz conventions, stuff, and he's a super nice guy. Oh, a cornucopia of comics. That's a whole nother measurement. Cornucopia has kind of a connotation that you have a little of everything. So in a way, it's kind of like, a smattering, but it's more abundant. Spilling out of the container because there's so much. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Here is another first graphic novel. These were published by First Comics, which was a pretty popular publisher back in the 80s. 1984, very fine. First printing of Beowulf, $12.
Oh, nice. Beowulf.
Yeah. This is before they figured out that, they should make their graphic novels the size of comics.
Yeah, right.
They made them the size of magazines. Buck Godot, Zap Gun for Hire. This was Phil Foglio, who wrote all the Myth Adventures. Those were very popular in the 80s, too. And this one's just the cover price that it was at the time, $7.95.
Oh, wow. Not bad.
Oh, a plethora.
Well,
Plethora means you have too much.
Yeah, that's a lot. Plethora is a lot.
Sometimes people say, plethora, and they mean it in a positive way, but it kind of means a negative way, like you got too much. Jackie would like us to see what Civil War II kingpins we have. She's looking for specific ones, though. Yeah. So Ricky's making a little list. And then he's going to go look. I know I just sold a whole bunch of them to someone yesterday. Sorry. But we'll see what we got. They were in the superhero scenes.
Okay, in the superhero.
Yeah. This is a publication by Comics Interview Magazine, but it's early days of the Knights. This is a Southern Knights superhero group from 1987. This is number 2, first printing, very fine, $5.50. Artwork is very nice on these books. Oh, a smorgasbord. Well, a smorgasbord's like a smattering, but like a little more. Smorgasbord means you got everything. Yeah, that's a lot. That would be if I showed every new comic that came out this week. That would be a smorgasbord. When I first moved to California, they had a real smorgasbord restaurant in the industrial complex that the distributor I worked for was in. It was delightful, but they all went away. Yeah, they got kind of replaced by the all-you-can-eat buffet restaurants that then now also have gone. COVID kind of knocked most of those out. Mm-hmm. We had a Golden Corral, and it's gone. It's just an empty shell of its old self now. Very sad. Any luck on the Civil War II? Mm-hmm. No luck on the Civil War II. But we'll keep your little list, and
I've been keeping them.
And maybe I'll find it.
I'll just tiny it. Kind of.
Well, it's kind of a bigger adjustment for the difference between the smattering and the smorgasbord is about double, I'd say. About double. Okay. This is a gaming magazine that came from Space Gamer magazine. It's got VIP of Gamer 1986 in fine, and it is $10.
VIP of Gamer.
It's about 1943. So.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how much is Golden Corral now? Yeah, all you can eat before your doctor's visit. That's kind of true. I never ate at the Golden Corral here in town, so I really don't know. But I used to eat at, we had a chain in California that I don't know if it's open anymore called Hometown Buffet. Oh, yeah. I used to eat there, but only because one of my customers was a manager of the one that was near my house, and he used to give me like free passes to it all the time. And that was cool. Somehow the fried chicken tastes better when you're not paying. I don't know. It's funny how that is.
You can trust it because it's your friend.
And yeah, his restaurant was good. Maybe not.
Especially in Cleveland.
Yeah, we don't have much luck around here. We got a new Chinese buffet, and then we got another Chinese restaurant that opened. Both of them scored 39 on their health score.
Trying to kill people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually attempted murder around here.
Yeah, right.
Why, yes, we have the facsimile of Swamp Thing, Batgirl, and Detective. Would you like those three? Oh, $20 for Golden Corral. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot for Golden Corral.
Welcome back, Lorena. They released her from her YouTube jail. Can you go ahead and pull those out of here so I can show them to her? Probably, Mr. No. Hey, no problem. Clarity. So, are these the three you want, Lorena? Detective, Batgirl, and Swamp Thing? Or, oh, wait a sec. She said Batman, didn't she?
Oh, I'm sorry. Which Swamp
Oh,
Thing?
Detective. No,
Batgirl,
she did.
Detective.
That was right. So if those are correct, let me know.
Yeah.
She says thanks.
Yeah.
Country Kitchen Buffet. Oh, okay. That's what they were rushing. It's the same idea. All right. What if Elektra had lived? Number 35 of the original What If series from 1982. And very good is $4.
Oh, nice.
You were washing your hair to give to cancer tomorrow?
Oh,
that's nice. So you're cutting off your hair to donate? That's pretty cool.
Very, very nice.
I should have done that when I was younger, but I never wanted to give up my long hair.
Long hair, right?
Now I use dye on it from time to time. They don't want my hair. Furs Cafeteria. We used to have a different chain of cafeterias. I don't remember what it was called, but they had them in the mall. It was weird. Brown guy was washing his hair, but it wasn't long enough to give.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be fairly long for them to use. The Real Ghostbusters, number 18 in Fair from Now Comics, is $1.50. From Vertigo, The Geek, number 1 in Fine, 1993, $2.50.
Oh, wow.
That would be like Brother Power, the Geek, right?
Yeah.
But the Vertigo version, he's scary.
I've actually read that one. That's an interesting read.
Was it?
It's out there.
I have not heard of Luby's. I assume that's a cafeteria of some kind.
So.
Black Orchid, Book 1, 1988, New Year Mint, $8. This is a Neil Gaiman, Dave McKean comic.
Okay, that's an interesting cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to have we had a couple of buffets that were okay that have closed. There was one like on the way to Knoxville called the Dinner Bell. That place was pretty good, but it closed. Like COVID kind of knocked out of a lot of the buffets. Because oddly enough, people just didn't want to go in there and like eat food with other people and touch things and share the handles of all the scoops and stuff. I don't know. You know, paranoia swept the nation.
Heck, even under normal circumstances, sometimes you like
That's
don't
true.
want to, depending on the buffet.
Yeah, there was one that my husband and I used to go to that if we went at certain times, it was great because you go and everything was all clean. And like if you went right when they open.
Yeah.
But if you went later, all the kids had their fingers in all the Jell-O. You know, it was just not good. It was not good. This is an unusual book. This is a G.I. Joe, but it was a insert in the 2-pack, action figure 2-pack from 2008. It's number 1 in fine, and it's $10. And like I said, it was only released in the action figure 2-pack. Yeah, I haven't tried looking those up on YouTube. That would be fun. I do like to look at the cop got one.
Oh, really?
Yep. Ooh, I just saw the blue lights and everything. But I do like that the people that go to abandoned malls and film them. I enjoy watching those, especially if it's a mall I've been in before.
Right.
Yeah, it's very, very cool to see, and sad and weird. It's like frozen in time, you know. Childhood Cancer Foundation of Southern California are going to be at the cosmetology school, and they're going to take her hair. It'll grow back. That's very kind of you to do. Yeah, so because there's something about not having, losing your hair is one of the downsides to treatment that is really hard, especially for kids. So it's nice if you can give them that dignity of having hair. I have with my brother when he went through cancer treatment, and like for men, it's not so bad because a lot of men choose to shave off their hair, but for women and kids, it's harder, and because a lot of people identify with their hair, But when his hair grew back in, it was so soft, like baby hair. It was kind of sweet. Batman number 535, 1996 and fine is $9. And this is a legit die cut. The part where it says ogre is actually a cutout.
Oh, nice.
You're actually looking through it to another brick wall behind it. How they know.
Right.
Creed, 1995. It's like stepping back in time. This is a Lightning comic in fine. It's $2.50.
Oh,
The Man from U.N.C.L.E., number 6, 1988. Very fine, $4. Well, it's funny you say that, Steve. By the way, welcome. We're having a big storm, that's passing through. And here in Cleveland, people are so funny because when they know there's a storm coming, they go to the store and they buy all the milk, all the eggs, and all the toilet paper, which is weird because buying milk right before your power is going to go out makes no sense. Makes no sense. I mean, I didn't go to the grocery store because the chance of our power going out tomorrow is really high, both at the house and the store, but more at my house because I live out in the country. It's like we lose power every time it's really windy, and we're expecting like big wind tomorrow. So like I know we're going to run out of power, so I'm just going to clean my refrigerator out tonight and not worry about it. And I would just have to eat things that aren't refrigerated if the power goes out.
Yeah, it's like you'd think you'd stock up on
stuff that you don't have to refrigerate. But yet people buy eggs and milk. It makes no sense.
beans.
And we have no way to cook if the power goes out, really, other than the barbecue because we don't have gas. We only have electric. Yeah, so it's nuts. I don't understand. What are people doing with all these eggs and all that milk? It's like, okay, kids, gather around, chug a lug of that milk because it's going to go bad if you don't drink it now. They pass the jug around. I mean, I don't know.
Can of beans, you just open it and eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
You really have to.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, it's been drag racing night here. But I just saw one of them get dinged by the cop, so it happens sometimes.
Got him.
Jackie wants some Heroes for Hire. Ricky's making you a list. Okay. Universal Soldier number 1 from 1992, still in its original poly bag, and it's got a hologram that's part of the cover. So that's kind of neat. And it's $2.50 in fine. And yeah, this one's I hadn't seen this one since it came out. First time I've seen a copy of it.
Let's pack some 90s stuff on the cover there.
Yep. Yeah, hooray for the fuzz. Yeah, I was like, woo, okay. Because no, they've been zipping by all evening tonight. And this is a promotional comic featuring Amazing Spider-Man that was put out in cooperation with the National Action Council for Minorities in Engineering. And it's from 1981. In fine, it's $5. And it's Amazing Spider-Man Riot at Robot World. Oh, we got a few spawns in, but if you have spawns you need, please send a list because we have a pretty good selection of them between the early numbers and about 100 and then after 300. Amazing Spider-Man for Round Guy. Okay. Spawn 19, very fine, $8. 43, very fine, $11.50. 44 and fine, $7.50. 46, very good, $5. 47 and fine, $7.25. 48 in fine, $7.25. All these covers are winners, you know. Spawn 49, very good, 1996, $4. Ooh, that one's cool. Anyway. So Round Guy for that. Yes, I do have some more Spider-Mans coming right up after this. Adventures of Superman, a Golden Look book. So this is not a book and record. This was actually just a children's book from 1982. And in very good condition, it is $5. I'm trying to remember, there was something about this too. I priced this a couple weeks ago. I don't remember.
Jackie didn't see any of those Heroes for Hire.
No on the Heroes for Hire.
But I wrote them down.
This is illustrated by Kurt Schaffenberger and David Hunt. So it's like very classic Superman art. I dropped something.
You didn't even get it?
Yeah. That was the centerfold of the book. It was loose. Oh, you're welcome, Jackie. Anytime. I always like it when we actually find the books people want, but we do try.
Round Guy says that book's tainted now, been on the floor discount.
It never touched the floor.
It was like popped up against the.
Yeah, that's right. We need one of them to actually have it in order to. We don't want to go all night and never have filled anybody's actual request because that would be just sad. No, it never touched the floor. Actually, it fell onto something. All right. I don't have any Silver Age Spider-Mans other than the one that's up right there. I think all the other ones we got and we sold. So, but I do have a few interesting ones. This is a Web of Spider-Man 50 from 1989 and fine, $6. The kind of homage to Spider-Man 300.
Nice.
Amazing Spider-Man 390, 1994, $6. Still in its original poly bag, sealed.
Yeah.
Austin would like the web.
Nice.
And if there's other Web of Spider-Mans you need, send us a list because we just got a big collection of them in. We haven't priced them yet. I only priced that one because of the cover, but I have like all the rest of them too. So let us know. I'm sorry, Round Guy. Austin beat you to it. Amazing Spider-Man number 391 Very fine, $4. $3.92 in fine, $9.
Upgrading to the keypad.
Going to the keypad. $3.93 in fine, $6. You know, you got to get serious when the Spider-Mans come out, right? Can't be just messing around. Oh, man. Austin, just quick. There you go.
Wild West shootout.
All right. This one's $3.94A, 1994, $10. It's a foil cover, which was actually, at the time, it was the A cover, I believe.
Oh, really?
It's a flip book also.
Oh, nice.
Jackie Needs a Jughead, Volume 3, Number 8. We'll look for that.
Okay.
Austin has turbo fingers. Yes, that's right. Really. Happens sometimes. Amazing Spider-Man, $3.95 and fine, $3. Uh-oh, wrong guy, no. You could try watching on the other platform. You just won't be able to see the rest of the conversation. But you still be able to see the books and me, just not the other people's comments. I can see everybody's comments, just not, you wouldn't be able to. Okay, and Austin wants this one.
Okay.
You go.
I didn't see, there's only a couple Jugheads in there.
We didn't have the Jughead. Sorry about that, but keep pitching. Eventually we'll hit one. Amazing Spider-Man 396 is $5. $3.97 and fine, $6. $3.98 and fine is $3. $4.03 and fine, $6. Ooh, that one. Ooh.
Yeah, nice Carnage.
Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Amazing Spider-Man 27 Annual, polybagged from 1993. It's $5. It still has its original it's still in its original poly bag, and I believe it also has cards on it. Yeah, on the inside the poly bag on the back. There are some trading cards too.
Oh, okay.
Because in 1993 was kind of the height of the whole Marvel trading card.
Yeah, really.
Putting it in comic books thing. All right, let's go back here. Austin wants 27. 27 is this one. And Round Guy wants a $3.93. There is a $3.93. There you go.
Cool.
I'm sorry, he didn't say he wanted it. He just asked if there was one. You have that back for a second? Did you want this one, Round Guy?
Just assume you wanted it.
It's $6 and fine. Okay. Now this one, and okay. Yeah, he wants it. Okay, so that's for you.
Cool.
I have two of these, so you guys don't have to beat each other up over it unless a third party jumps in. Spider-Man Maximum Clonage Alpha for 1995, and very fine. This cover is like a overlay acetate foil backed cover. I have two copies of this. Both of them are perfect in the front, and both of them have a crease in the acetate up here in this corner. You can't really see it on the camera. Oh, you kind of can see it. There's like a little crease in the acetate. The book itself is not creased. It's just this overlay.
Right.
Because see, it's like an overlay. See,
overlay.
But there's like a little crease in it. All right.
It looks nice. Though.
So both of them would like one.
Okay.
Austin and Round Guy. There you go. They're each $9.50.
Yeah, those are cool.
They're very cool book. And Amazing Spider-Man Soul of the Hunter #1 from 1992. Wow, Mike Zack. Yeah. This one's $5. It's a square bound one shot.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you don't want to have happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Craven's Grave. Very cool. That I don't know. I know nothing about the whole pressing thing, so you're on your own there. It might work, but it is acetate, so I don't know how. I don't know. Could get melty.
Sure.
Don't know.
A different
I don't know.
story.
It could be bad. All right, what else we got here? Of course, we have all the stuff you see up here on the wall, which I have, for the most part, shown on previous shows. But if there's something that catches your eye, just let me know, and I'll be glad to show it again. I did get this Spawn 2-pack in this week. This is $15, and it has number 25 and number 36 in it. And it's still sealed. And these were put out at the time when the comics originally came out.
Oh, in 2-pack?
Yeah.
Oh, Austin wasn't claiming, he was just saying.
Oh, you don't want one?
Gotcha.
Okay.
No problem.
We can put that back. So if anybody else would like a copy of Alpha, we still have one. Light temperature and pressure. Yeah, I would say very light. If you melt it, yeah, that would be a drag. No, I don't. I do not run an operation called Pressing Issues, but it would be a good name for a show or a pressing service.
That's right. Right. Pressing that.
But no. Oh, you have that one. Very good. Okay. War Comics. Here they are. What do I got? I got Our Fighting Forces, and I have Star Spangled War Stories, so you can get your lists out. Star Spangled War Stories, I have number 104 from 1962, and very good, and it's $20.
Licensing.
Very good. Star Spangled War Stories 113 from 1964, and very good is $16. Oh, that's terrible when you land on pterodactyl.
Yeah, really.
Your fighter jet, yeah.
All those pterodactyls in World War II.
Yep, that's what this whole comic is about. Number 116 and very good, 1964, $10. See, now they're being attacked by a giant, God knows what.
The Axis were developing dinosaur technology.
That's what we need to work on.
Right. Jurassic Park action.
We gotta make a phone call. Our military needs more fighter plane on monster action. Number 139, 1968, very good, $10. This one doesn't have any monsters on the cover.
No, the Red Baron.
Except for the Red Baron.
Crashing.
That's pretty cool.
That's a cool. Oh, it's break time.
It is break time. When I come back, I'll have a few more war comics, and then we'll have a whole bunch of other things. So please make requests, though, if you have any. We'll be back in just a minute.
The limit is the sky with no glass ceiling. But if the shoe fits, feel free to walk up in it. You can catch me in the sky with no flight attendants, or either in the coop, but the roof is not attended. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. Rap hitting, I button up Benjamin. I'm not like them, my cloth was cut different. For those that are listening, please know that I never backpedal, nah, never that. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back. We took a look through our Star Spangled, and we did not have any of the 4 that you need, Ken. But there may be more in my grade box, so if I find them, I'll bring them out for next week. But the one, this one is this Enemy Ace one is $139. Star Spangled is $10 and very good. Oh, you're welcome. So let me know if who was it who asked for it? I can't remember.
Round guy, I think.
Oh, round. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on the. Okay. So this one for round guy. That answers that.
Yes.
All right. Our Fighting Forces is next. Number 77, very good, $15. This is 1963. Number 66 and very good is $20. This is 1962. Uh-oh. He's shooting and going off a waterfall. That's never good.
Ooh, yeah. Those are not the options you want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, it's just puppy. Number 69 and very good is $20. It's for 1962.
More water.
I sense a theme.
Yeah, it's like more water.
There's water on every cover. Number 70, very good, $20. At least this time he's only got 1 foot. No, 1 foot in the water.
Guess because the Pacific Theater.
Mm-hmm. The palm trees. You know, sand, tanks. Yeah. Number 75, very good, $15, 1963. Dogs in the water.
Oh, doggy.
Pulling onto the rope with his teeth. Hope that works out.
Yeah. Pooch twins.
Oops.
We should really make a water-based film.
Trying to think. There's been ice-based villains. Have there been water-based? Yeah. There was a water elemental in the Elementals, but that was one of the superheroes, though. Not a villain.
Yeah, the Pacific side of Fighting Forces.
Number 80 in Fair in 1964, $5.
So was there a European arc of the Fighting Forces?
I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, this is clearly supposed to be Japan.
Right.
I don't know.
What?
Brown guy's gone insane. Yes, Fathom in the Elementals. Yep. Our Fighting Forces number 82. Very good. $10, 1964.
When Jay's lost, yeah.
We're all lost when Jay is lost.
Right.
But yeah, Steve, Elementals is one of my favorite books, actually. When Bill Willingham first started, it was a backup story in Justice Machine, and they were in San Diego promoting it, and that's when I first met him. And then when number 1 came out of the actual Elementals series, he came out. He was living in Philadelphia at the time, and he came out to LA, and he stayed with me for like a week or two, and he did a signing in the store.
Oh, cool.
And it was a blast. It was really good.
Great.
And so he actually drew number 3 in my apartment, and like part of my apartment is in that.
Oh, that's the one, right, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, he also organized and rebagged my comic collection while I was at work. It was very nice.
You. Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
What'd you do on your trip to California? Well, I drew a comic book and bagged this nice lady's comics. Is that a euphemism for something? No. No, he actually bagged my comics. Oh.
It was so Round Guy's comment. It was from the other guys. Yeah. The movie.
What's that?
The movie, The Other Guys.
I don't know that.
I've seen it, but I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lorena, he's a peacock. He's got to let him fly.
Yeah, peacocks. They're noisy.
Yeah, that noise they make.
My neighbors have them, and sometimes it's kind of crazy town when they get going. They also are dumb and don't get out of the road, and I have to I get stopped all the time by them. Right. And there was one that his tail had gotten run over a bunch of times because he would walk off the road, but he'd leave his tail in the road, and cars would run him over. It was very sad, but they're beautiful. I've taken some great pictures of them. Our Fighting Forces 85, very good, $10, 1964. Yeah. The comic business back in the 80s was a whole different thing than it is now. Now it's super commercialized, and you can't get near anybody, and it's very expensive to get art done and stuff. But back then, sketches were free.
Yeah, they just
original art was cheap to buy. People were all just hanging around, talking to each other. It was good times. It was good times. That's why I met a lot of people that went on to being really, really famous. But when they were first starting out, it was a different time. And all those guys, all the Image guys, I knew them when they were working for Marvel, and then they started this whole big thing that changed everything. Who knew?
Round Guy, I think he wants the last
Fighting Forces that I showed. This number 85. Let us know if that's the one. Storms are already hitting some of our customers.
Yeah.
I was a little worried it was going to start tonight and bother us, but it got a little delayed, and because I guess it's hovering over some other states right now. But it's headed here. It's going to be bad tomorrow night. 85. Okay. So 85 for Round Guy. And Jackie has a request for Vampire the Masquerade. They're the Anne Rice books that would be in media if you have them. Okay. Although you might want to check in horror in case. Sometimes they sneak over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Keaton was in Other Guys. Oh, interesting. And people are taking over the world here in the comments. Okay. Our Fighting Forces 96, very good, $14, 1965. These books all have a nice color to them. They're nice shape, actually. Yep. They're just old. Number 97 and fine, $20. I always love the purple background covers. I don't know why.
Yeah, purple background because everything else kind of pops around it.
Like her little flower dress. You can really see. Nope, I can say that they're not playing chicken because they just They just don't move out of the way. All right. Okay. V for Vendetta. This was the Alan Moore, David Lloyd book that sold a zillion copies as trade paperbacks. But these are the original comics. It was a 10-issue series. This is number 3 in fine, $4.75. Number 5 in fine, $4.75. They used Roman numerals, so they had to test my knowledge. No, I know Roman numerals. It's good. Number 6 in fine, $4.75. It's one of the things that I did learn well going to a Catholic school. Yeah, what am I doing selling comics? I am the worst with movie quotes. I see a lot of movies, but I don't really retain that kind of thing. My husband, though, knows all that stuff, and he also knows who directed it and all the actors' names that are in every movie that he sees. And, I don't know any of that, and I don't care. And he drives me crazy when we watch movies together because he wants to stop and point out people that were in other movies and, look at so-and-so from this and this. Mm-hmm. I don't care. To me, they're just the character they're playing, and I like to suspend my disbelief that they're and not forget that they're actors and just watch the movie and enjoy it. But no, that never happens. But I'm not good with movie quotes because I just don't retain them that way. I also don't tend to watch movies over and over. I don't usually only watch them once. There's probably 10 movies that I've watched more than once. Mm-hmm. And those are the classics, like Wizard of Oz and stuff like that. And my favorite movie, Gaslight. I've seen the British and the American version more than once. V for Vendetta number 8, very good, $3.25. The American one was Angela Lansbury's very first acting debut.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She played a little Cockney maid. It was a good movie.
Nice. Jackie didn't see any of the vampire.
No, on the Jackie, I'm so sorry. You'd think we don't have a comic store here or something. Like everything you want, we don't have. You haven't been here and cleaned us out right now. I guess you wouldn't need them if you'd done that. I don't know. Bad luck, I guess. But keep trying. V for Vendetta number 9 and fine, $3.25. You're welcome. We're happy to keep checking. I mean, it's not a problem. That's what Ricky's here for. Number 10 and very fine, $8. So those are all classics. Killer Dolphin's looking for some Wolverine. It would be just a Wolverine 117 and 118. It's possible. Yes, it's true. Jay, yeah, I can remember comic book covers going way back by color. Yeah, but I can't remember movie quotes. Oh. Any luck over there? Because we just got in a bunch of Wolverines from that time. But they may not have gone out yet.
I don't think so.
No luck. This is getting to be bad when we can't find a Wolverine comic. Honestly, we have hundreds of Wolverine comics. He's double checking, but it's not looking too good on those.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we've gotten in a bunch of those. I don't think they hit them.
Well, even if we could find them, I'd have to price them. So,
yeah.
But we'll put them on our little want list, and we'll see if we turn them up this week. I'll try to have them next week. Okay. All right. Nightmare Before Christmas Tokyo Pop edition of number 16 of Zero's Journey in 2020. Very fine. $7.25. And these are unusual because they did them backwards because they're based on the Japanese manga.
Right.
And so they printed the comic sized version also backward. Well, backward for us. It's frontward for them. But anyway, the spine's on this side and, normally would be on this side. Oh, we'll have to check. It's actually Superman 170. Can you look and see if we have one?
Superman 1/7.
Yeah. You know, I think we may have sold our early Sergeant Furies, but we'll definitely look and see. Oh no, we have hundreds of Wolverines, guy. Just not the two that you want. The two that are wanted and not to be found. But I did get a big collection of Wolverines from the 90s in, so they may very well be here and just not priced yet. We actually got in a like 8 long boxes of just Batman, Detective, Spider-Man, and Wolverine, and a few smatterings of other things. And we've been working our way through them, but it's just like it's a lot of books. So, any luck? Terminator doesn't do dinner dates. That's probably a good policy.
No.
Okay. Can you look in the Sergeant Fury bin and see if we have any of those early ones? They could be in here too, but I think we have them in there. All right. New Terry Toons starring Heckle and Jekyll. Number 7 in fair is $1.75. This is from 1970. Remember Heckle and Jekyll? Always entertaining. We're looking for our Sergeant Furies.
There's
no luck on the Superman either, huh?
No Sergeant Furies.
Okay, look in this box over here and see. Make sure they're not in here. Yeah. I know we sold a whole bunch of them, and I don't know if we've gotten any more yet. But then give me a few books to show out of there, because I am out of books to show. And we still got another 10 minutes.
Let's see.
I don't care. Whatever we haven't shown in a while. I think we showed stuff out of this box.
Yeah. This has some okay sounds and stuff. Some Spider-Mans.
Okie dokie. I'll trade you. Okay. Absolute Carnage 5, 1 in 50 ratio variant. Very fine. $25. Age of Ultron 2C, 1 in 50 variant. $25. Amazing Spider-Man number 5A from 2014. Very fine. $25. Amazing Spider-Man 48 from 2024, 1 in 25, $20. That's cool. I'm sorry she didn't sell that one. Amazing Spider-Man 49, 1 in 25, $15. Number 50 and 1 in 25, $20. And number 1 from 2015 in fine, $25, 1 in 50. And of course, Amazing Spider-Man's about to start over at number 1 again.
Yeah.
So if you have a subscription to Amazing Spider-Man with your local comic shop or with us, make sure to subscribe to the number 1 to make sure you get it, because our system right now doesn't let us transfer them over. So like people have to resubscribe to get them. They don't just automatically get them if they've been getting Spider-Man. But I understand the new system that we're looking at putting in does do that, where we can like tell it to give everybody that was getting Spider-Man to get them the new Spider-Man, which will be very handy, because that generally people want to keep going. It's just, it's just the way that Pullbox is set up. It doesn't do that automatically. Jackie wants some Warlocks and Voodoo. Voodoo. Yeah, they should do a special. It's the 100th number 1 of Spider-Man. It drives us bananas in filing them in the back issues. That's the worst section. Anytime I tell someone to file in there or put them in order, they're always like, do I have to? You know, because it's just, but we write the date on all the tags, and that's the only reason why we don't spend all day opening the books to figure out the order. But even with that, it's really hard because they just kept coming out with number one so fast that you can't keep up with them. Yeah, only 500 covers. Yep. Amazing Spider-Man 25, 1 in 50 from 2019. $20. Number 93 from 2022. 1 in 25. Very fine. $20. Sandoval cover. Nice. Number 77, near mint, 1 in 25. $15. That one's cool. What'd you give me? Just Spider-Man's? Yeah, that's what he did. Spider-Man 16, 1 in 25, $15. Number 47, 1 in 25, $15. My phone's blinking for next door. We've got a lot of missing elderly people in our next door lately. They're like wandering away from various nursing homes. Can't blame them. Number 900, very fine, $25. This is a Massafera variant, very fine. All right, let's see what else we got. Because we still got 7 minutes, so. Here we go, random old stuff. Invaders 1, 1967. Very good, $18. Photo cover. I Spy, number 6. Very good, 1968. $12. Yep, and that's Bill Cosby right there. Well, Amazing Spider-Man 300 had gotten to be extraordinarily expensive, so wouldn't be surprised if the price came down a little because there really were a lot of copies of that book. It's just a lot. It's so iconic that there's a lot of demand for it. Standing outside watching the weather when tornado sirens going off. That doesn't seem like a good idea. We have some sirens here, but where I live, we can't hear them. I don't know if you can hear from your house because I think the only one is over by the high school.
Oh, then probably.
I don't know that I've
never heard it go off.
You've never heard it go off?
Mm-mm.
I heard that we do, but I mean, it could be an evil lie.
Yeah.
But at my house, I live so far out that we wouldn't be able to hear.
Right.
I know we have, actually, I take it back. We have sirens, but they're not necessarily for tornadoes. They're for nuclear power plant meltdown sirens.
There's several of those.
And they're around town.
Yeah, because there's one going down the back way, like Lee Highway towards Ottawa. I know there's one there.
I still don't have an idea where that nuclear power plant is, so I don't know where to escape. It's Sequoia. Is it above us or below us?
It's okay if you go south into Ottawa and then cross just straight over towards like the Lake Harrison.
Oh, okay. It's out
Bay.
toward Harrison Bay.
Yeah, it's like
interesting
in that lake.
So we should go to Knoxville if we hear the sirens.
Yeah, that's why the evacuation route is that way.
Good to know. Good to know. Well, I like storms. They're interesting, but this one looks like it's going to be really scary. So please, everybody, be careful. Don't stand outside looking at tornadoes because that's not a good idea.
Here it's so hilly.
You can't see anything.
Like
anyway.
in the Midwest, it's so far you can see them going across.
Here, if you can see them, it's too late.
Yeah, it's already like on your house.
The question of earthquake or tornadoes, that's asked to every single person who moves here from California. And it's hard to say, but I would have to say tornadoes, because even though they're more destructive and deadly generally, they affect a few people out of millions, whereas earthquakes, everybody shakes. And you don't see earthquakes coming. There's no warning. It just happens. And so I think that's a little scarier to me. With tornadoes, at least we know a storm is coming and we have some idea that something bad could happen. but we probably will lose power tomorrow. Ricky's going to be here at the store, and if the power goes off for any period of time, he'll just lock up and go home.
Yeah.
But
sensitive information. Yes, I know where all the nuclear power plants are.
Right. That's what people do. They go to the window or they go outside, but people also get killed by debris by going outside because you never know when your neighbor's patio furniture may, fly through your yard. No, he's not a spy. He's just a well-informed citizen.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the huge. It's not a big secret. The huge smokestacks.
Well, and there's signs everywhere and evacuation
sign,
routes.
says,
so it isn't like it's a secret.
There's
that
a
we
big
have
sign that says "Welcome to."
Yeah, the storm's supposed to hit here, starting tomorrow morning and going all night.
Yeah.
But I think it could be really bad around 2:00. So, wherever we're gonna be is where we need to be pretty much at that time. And hurricanes are pretty scary too. Jungle Cat, 1960, very good.
I like that one, Jungle Cat. It's cool.
It's the photo cover of Jungle Cats. It's $6.
That's true. Round Guy is close to Yellowstone, right?
Mm.
Yeah, when that thing goes, like the whole West is just gone.
Yeah, that's true. Volcanic eruption is
I've
kind of
seen
sudden.
Like the maps. If it ever goes off the predictions, like we're maybe okay here, but not
the whole West Coast is just wiped out. I don't know. Like I said, I lived in California for a long time, for like almost 40 years, and earthquakes were pretty terrifying. I went through a few bad ones. I went through the Whittier Narrows quake, the Northridge quake. I had been up in San Francisco right before the big San Francisco earthquake, and then tons and tons of small ones. And it was always pretty awful. But the tornado, it's like the first time I was here when a tornado passed by, I woke my dad up because I got a warning on my phone, and I go, "Dad, what do I do?" Because I don't know what to do. I lived in California so long. I don't remember there being tornadoes when I lived here before. But there might have been, but I don't remember them. So I was like, what do I do? And Dad was like, well, it'll hit us or it won't. Go back to bed. All right. Big preparations we do. But here, I was listening to the weather today, and they were telling people to go to the storm shelters. If you live in a mobile home, to go to a city storm shelter, because mobile homes have a tendency to fly off of their foundations and crash into other things, taking people with them. So we don't want that. All right. Kathy, number 17, 1955, and good, $20. Yeah, I'm still showing comics.
I almost thought of Kathy, also the comic strip. I was like, Kathy?
No, that's with the C. This is with the K. A different one. And Katie Keene, number 18, 1954, and good, $36. Those are sweet. Well, we have come to the end of the show, believe it or not. I would like to thank Jay, as always, and, of course, Ricky and Ashley for helping today. And, I think that's about it. And thank you to everybody who was watching, everybody who commented, and especially people who claimed things. I will do my best to send out invoices this week and catch up on some of the people that I didn't get to. We've just been having so much stuff going on around here. It's been hard for me to get to it. I know it's funny. It's like, oh, money. But no, I just can't seem to get to it. Thank you, Round Guy. We appreciate that. We're going to try to have a good weekend and stay safe. We hope all of you stay safe as well. And hopefully we'll see you next week here on The Experience. Have a great week.
Good night, y'all.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.